Hello guys, what's up? It's Pixel and welcome to another video. Today we're going to play Getting Over It with Bennett Folly. And without further ado, let's start. And we are in a kettle. Some guy being in a kettle and yeah. Just try to get as far as possible. Ugh. I'm at the very beginning. I'm already failing. Come on. Yes. And come on.
Feeling more intense than starting over. If you
Come on. Make the.
did your homework the day before it was due, as I have,
Oh.
or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black.
Oh, that's so
If you got
awful.
your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you
Awful.
won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to
It's
go
fine.
through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Mwah.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game.
No,
Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always.
not going to
even your mistakes.
leave the game. I just barely started.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy High.
Yeah, I've played that once or
The author of
twice.
that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly.
Yeah, I
and
can see
freely,
that.
And they're often too rough and unfriendly to
coffee.
gain much of a following.
I like the red
They're
now.
built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Really? Oh, that's interesting. Interesting.
In a
fact,
certain way,
actually.
Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built
Okay.
almost entirely out of found and recycled parts.
Like this game.
And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
Like this game, seemingly.
In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
Like in this game.
That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Again. Like this one.
Anyway, when you start Sexy
Ah.
Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it.
I got
prod
past
and
it.
Poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
Nah, well, because the game controls are just so fucking inconsistent. Ah. No, no.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
You punch in the gut. I'm gonna punch in your goddamn nuts if you don't stop talking right there. Ah. Oh. How did I just do that? I don't know. Somehow.
The
Yep.
obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a
No.
frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
And you.
But I couldn't
thought?
bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder.
Oh.
Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them.
Yes.
And it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
Oh, Come on.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not
That's
without breaking it into
Yes,
pieces and starting
exactly.
fresh with new ideas.
How looped up is that part over there, by the way? That part over there, just before the rock, is probably more polished than your entire fucking game. Shut up. Oh, you're not even saying anything. So, for future, shut up. Just let me do this. On. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Oh. Oop. Oh. Very, very. Yes. Oop. Now, again, nice and easy. The
For
entire.
years now, people have been
Oh,
predicting
I
that
did
games
it,
would soon
I
be
did
made
it,
out of
oh.
prefabricated objects,
I
bought
did
in a
it.
store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened.
Oh.
Because the objects in the stores are
That is
trash.
our little save
I don't
point
mean
right
they
there.
look bad or that they're badly made.
I did
A
it.
lot of them are. I mean
10
they're
minutes
trash
I'm
in the way
already
that
here.
food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink.
Oh.
Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage.
Oh.
In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
No. Oh. Anything transforms into trash over time because it decays, right? Yeah. Makes sense.
Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet.
No.
It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age.
On.
And you can build culture out of trash, but only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music,
B
B
movies.
philosophy.
You mean like in B movies? Oh, that kind of B movies. I thought you were like talking about the B movie.
Maybe this
The
is
actual
what
B
digital
movie
culture
with
is. A
Jerry
monstrous
Seinfeld.
mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
And ooh. Oh. Yeah, come on. Come on. Just there, thank you. Oh. What are you doing?
There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic
Oh.
novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got
Shia
like bots
LaBeouf
with
and
unbranded
LiveLeak.
adverts and candid shots of Kanye
What?
and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions
Oh.
of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
Stop it. No. No. I don't want to fall down again. No. I think I would be all the way back at the beginning if I would
Everything's
have fallen
fresh
down
for
there.
about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh. And there's
No.
years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
I can only quote an individual called Tea of Grace here and say, it's debatable whether you're a good game designer or not. It's debatable, but one thing you certainly are is you are born again a philosopher, and there's nothing better than a late blooming philosopher. I don't know if it's exactly what Tea of Grace said, but it certainly almost did. I think. Ooh. You know? It's definitely some sort of a it's definitely saying a lot of metaphoric. It's definitely saying a lot of deep stuff. But, well, does it matter? That really doesn't. No! Oof.
Oof. Sorry about that.
What? I didn't know. It's okay. I just jumped back a little bit. I didn't fall down. I'm basically just the same layer I was before. I want to check something. Is there something up there that I can reach?
In this context,
Yeah.
it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle,
Yes.
that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
I don't know. Try the other thing again. At least a little bit. Come on. Come on. Yes. Come on. No. Oh. No. Careful. Very careful. Oh, holy shit, that was close. That was... Can't say that wasn't close either.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Of course. Of fucking course. It exactly when I say that it happens, that I'm always landing on there, I fall down to the very beginning. That's cool. Yeah, because I probably won't take that. Because now I know that I will probably my time after next time that I will be there, my time that I took will probably be tripled.
If you
Oh,
need to take a break, it's okay. I've saved your progress.
yes, I know. If you would, no, it doesn't do. Well, yes, you saved my progress, but not but not that one from up there, but the one from right now. And you just save my progress from back then when I was up there, and then I can just back. Come on. About your comment in the beginning. I didn't have a bad day to begin with, but now because of this fucking game, my day right now is basically what you said it shouldn't do when playing this game, because this game gets people mad. I mean, don't tell me that you didn't create that with the intent of making exactly that happen. Because if you didn't, then, well, if you did, then you made, if you did create this, make sure that people would hate this, and you did a really good job at it. If you created this to be fun, then you fucked up, like a lot, a hell of a lot.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
Thing we call failure is not the game, but the creator of this. You could also say, right, Body? I thought of I would know. Every normal person would say after creating games like QWOP or GURP, or whatever it was called, QWOP and GURP and whatever that other thing was. If there's another game as well, QWOP, GURP, and something else, I think. I don't know, and remember. Every other person would say that it would be enough, but no, you had to create this game. Nice and easy, not punch violently around.
Get nasty over there, boy. Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad.
I think
Going down the road feeling bad and ain't gonna
I don't know. I might be ending the episode right now because I feel what if continue tomorrow. But next time. See you later. Bye.